In this video, we are talking about Chelsea versus Leicester City in our second last match in the Premier League season for 2022. Now, this match really does not have much impact for either club as of right now. Chelsea did finish in the top four with our win last match.
Oh my God! Wow!
Which was very stressful because I wasn't too sure how this season was going to end, because in the last couple seasons, we've somehow fallen into fourth place. This year, though, we've definitely secured it. We can still finish in third if we get a win or a draw today against Leicester City, because we have so many more goals than Tottenham. So again, most likely Tottenham will finish fourth if they win out the rest of their season. So therefore, it'll be interesting to see how that works out with Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and Tottenham next season with Champions League. Obviously, Arsenal will play in Europa. But still, like I said, there's not much to play for because Leicester City on their end as well will not be competing for Europa as well, or any other type of outside tournament as well. They'll still have the FA Cup and League Cup and obviously Premier League, which might be better for them anyways, because it seems like Brendan Rodgers struggles when he has those extra matches to play and more traveling. I think it also impacted their players. A lot of injuries this past season, but still, it'll be interesting what Leicester City does in this match. Now, we're going to be talking about Chelsea, though, because being a Chelsea fan and a Chelsea channel, we're going to talk about the best team in Europe. Champions of Europe, still I can say that. One more week yet. But like I said, this will be an interesting match for Chelsea because Thomas Tuchel really does not have to come up with a full squad of his best 11 now. He can come out with some of the youth players, which I think might be a good option just to get more experience with some of our players, some of our defenders that maybe we can bring up from our youth academy and get them to play a little bit, whether they start or get some minutes onto the pitch. I think will be massive for their confidence because, like I said, this is a perfect time because really there is no issue if we lose this match, like I said, or we draw, or again, there's mishaps that happen in this game because, like I said, it will not matter. Now, that being said, though, I still think we will start some of our senior players. Thiago Silva came out and talked about on his Instagram that he's already starting this match, even though nothing's come out yet. But still, it seems like he will be starting, even though I thought the 37-year-old would maybe want some rest. But that does not seem to be the case. So again, he most likely to start. But in between the sticks, let's start there. I think Kepa will get the start today. I think he deserves it for how long he's been playing. I'm not too sure how much longer he'll be at Chelsea, if he'll be here next season. So therefore, I could see him starting this game and our final match as well. Just a nice send-off for the player. Yes, there's been some highs and lows with Kepa at this club, but still, I think he deserves to get the start today and our last final match for this season. Now, defensive-wise, like I said, Thiago Silva most likely starting. That being said, then I think Trevor Chalobah will start on the left side. I think Rudiger will not play today. If he does, I would be really surprised just because, again, I think we're going to rest him. Maybe have him play in the last match as well for a nice send-off. And then on the right side, I think Azpilicueta will most likely start. Or, like I said, if we bring up one of our youth players, they will start there. I think Sarr actually will start on the left wing back, which, again, I'm not too sure how that's going to go for him, but still he will get some more experience at that position or around that position with the starting 11, which, again, I think is going to be great for his confidence. On the right side, though, Reece James will be starting for us. I think he needs some more time to get his legs back and running because, again, he came back from that injury, and therefore I think Thomas Tuchel will play him in this match. Now, in the midfield, Kovacic is still going to be out with an injury, so therefore he's not going to be selected, which, again, I'm not sure if he would have been anyways just because he's coming back from an injury. Therefore, I think Jorginho and Ruben Loftus-Cheek start in the midfield, which, again, is going to be great for Ruben Loftus-Cheek because this game right now is going to be massive for his confidence. I know I've mentioned before, he's played well throughout this season, but there's been times where there's been a lot more pressure on him. This game, there's not any pressure on Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He can go out, try to dribble, do some fancy stuff, and again, if he loses possession, we get scored on, it's no big deal. Yes, players will be upset, but still, this is the perfect opportunity for him to really start trying to do what he used to do before he had the Achilles injury. If he can get back to that, build that confidence back up, this could be massive for this player and Chelsea by itself because before that injury, he was looking like one of the best players that was coming up through the youth academy for Chelsea, and therefore, like I said, if we can get him back to running close to that, that will be great for this club and obviously the player. Now, up top then, I think, like we said, we're going to start with some of our younger players. I think Pulisic will start. Mason Mount, I think, should get the start because I think he's on track to break some records, so I think Thomas Tuchel is having that in the back of his mind and probably wants to start him. And with Kai Havertz being out yet, Romelu Lukaku will get the start up top. Maybe, like I said, we may throw someone else up there. Maybe we start with Ziyech on the wing. But like I said, I think those three players will be our options for today against Leicester City. I think, like I said, we're going to be more free-flowing in this game. I don't think there's going to be too much pressure on the players, so therefore I think Thomas Tuchel is going to try to maybe mix and match some of his tactics as well, which again will be a good thing because he can try to test some things on Leicester City and in our final match as well. So like I said, this is going to be a perfect game for us to just do some sampling, some testing with different things for players, formation, tactics, all that above, which again will be great moving forward for this club. Now, my prediction for this match, though, I think it will be a little bit of a high-scoring game if Thomas Tuchel does what I say with some of the youth players. I think it's going to be a 3-3 draw, which will be a fun game to watch. Stressful for some of the players, stressful for some of the fans, but again, it'll be overall entertaining for a neutral fan. So that is all I have for you today. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and comment down below. I greatly appreciate that. And also subscribe if you haven't. Again, I greatly appreciate that. That helps grow this YouTube channel, helps get this video to more and more fans such as yourself. If you haven't, I have other videos on Chelsea as well. Make sure to watch those as well. And that is it, and I will see you next time.